Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Yeah, to another blessed day. Hope you guys are all doing great and have a very productive day. So, what are you guys up to? I'm running a few errands. I'm doing, of course, my power walking. I'm being careful crossing the street, of course. Have to. Here comes the train. Hold on. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, those trains are really loud. How these guys walk around with their backsides exposed. They're in their 30s, 40s, well, 20s also. 50s, even 60s. I kid you not. Walking around with their backsides exposed. And this is stuff you can never unsee again. It's true. It's in very poor taste. It's very distasteful. And as far as I'm concerned, it's disrespectful. And disgusting. But it's true. And as I mentioned, you know, you will see stuff when they walk past you that you will never be able to unsee again. You will need therapy. Oh, that style of no belt and having the backside, the underwear, stains and everything else showing, it started in prison. For those who don't know, there's guys in prison, have been there 30, 40, and lifers, and a lot of them don't get visits. So you got these gangsters who are very young. It's very sad. And they get locked up for attempted murder, robbery, having weapons, drugs. So they get big time. Some of them get 25 to life or life. And they're so young. A lot of them, you know, I have more of a mustache than a lot of them, okay? So they go into prison looking, as one guy told me, pretty. And the OGs, as they're called, the old timers, doing all that time in prison, they get beside themselves. And these young boys get raped. Once they're raped, or they're given, the young inmates were committing suicide, either hanging themselves with the shoestrings or with the belts. So yeah, it's sad but true. As the origin of the saggy parents. You know how many times these young men or women, these kids, have sat in front of me and said, you know, you're the first person I ever talked to about this. Because they just couldn't open up to their parents. Parents weren't around, or they just mentally were not around. Don't be so busy. Don't be so engrossed in other things that you have no time for your children. That should never be the case. Always try to make time for your children. As I mentioned, that way they won't have to sit in front of me for the first time and say things to me that they have never said to anyone else, much less their parents. Try to have that relationship with your children. Try. They're worth it. They most definitely are. I could not possibly make this stuff up. There's just no way. There's no way on God's green earth could I ever make something like this up. Nor would I want to. Now you're probably wondering, asking yourself, how would Rose J know so much about this dark, macabre subject? You know? About prison and rapes and stuff like that. It's not normal. not normal in my world. It's quite normal. Those of you who've been with me for a while know that I'm a substance abuse / mental health specialist. One of the places that I've gotten to work are in prisons, jails, federal, county, yeah. You name it, I've been there. I've worked there. Oh, let me not forget juvie. Juvenile detention centers, yes. Yes. Group homes. That's how I happen to know so much about stuff like that. It's a sad job. Somebody's got to do it, right? It's really sad how something this horrific that started out in prison, something like rape, became a trend, a style. And it's been so for years already. And then afterwards, I guess it calmed down because the inmates started not wearing belts or shoelaces as a way of letting the other inmates know that they were available, that they were willing. This is really sad. Well, that's it. The street lights are starting to come on, so I gotta go upstairs already. That was a really nice workout. But yeah, thank you for keeping me company. I do hope you enjoyed. If there's anything that I touched on in this blog that you would like for me to further elaborate on, let me know, and I'll be happy to do so. So, till next time, only if God's willing. May you all continue to stay blessed, beautiful, and ciao.